Everybody, welcome back to SilverRun Forest and our community multiplayer. How's everybody doing today? This Saturday following Thanksgiving. Kind of a lazy day, I think. It's been a few days since we were on the server, at least streaming-wise, but I have been on a few times doing some other things. We're still up here on the hilltop, clearing out the forest. Bought a few additional properties. Trees are coming along nicely, and I have to say, it does take a fair bit of time to keep the production rolling. Mr. Jenner, welcome. Found a little trick this thing did a little bit ago. Maybe it was less of a trick and more of a feature that I didn't really know about until I was accidentally trying to overextend something. Rob's Gaming, welcome. The stumps and the rocks. It's a little hard going up here. What I learned is that if you overextend the hydraulics, you get a sound, a banging sound. Doug, welcome. But let's see if I can get it to repeat. There, you hear it? It's like banging. It's like, I can't do that anymore. Jonah, welcome. Got one more tree I'm going to take out here, then we're going to work our way down the hill. Is everybody still enjoying the Platinum expansion? That is, yeah. I agree, Doug. It would have been nice to have seen all of the standard 22 and then the additional paints, right? Not a lot of paint on this map as far as paintable textures go. Hope everyone had a fabulous Thanksgiving for those that are in the U.S. And then I guess a autumn harvest festival, depending on the various countries. Thing swung around here. Yeah, it's all the we saw that a little bit on the live streams. The tri-axle Volvo doesn't seem to turn very well. I think it's because it's got the you can't raise the third axle, and as a result, it doesn't turn very well. Hopefully that'll get fixed in an update. We're going to take these two trees and then work our way down the hill, like I said. We've got a lot of production cleanup to do, I think. We need to check on our boat construction. See how that's coming along. Our wheat field is growing, but not ready to harvest. I know there's been some folks talking about the number of trees, thinking the map is lacking of trees, but I tell you what, I'm not sure I agree with that. There are trees everywhere. Too many redwoods? Well, you can always plant more. But I would say if you're on console, this is probably the most trees you've really seen. Although I don't keep really track of how many trees are on any one given map. Rabbit Rob, what is up? Test Drive Racer, what is up, sir? How are you doing today? I wouldn't know. I don't use that thing very much. It's got a big JD on it, so I try to avoid it. Hey everybody, welcome back to SilverRun Forest in our community multiplayer. We're on the server right now, alone. We're up here in the woods. cutting down logs, doing our thing. I think everybody's out Black Friday shopping or something. I might put down a third sawmill today. Tell you one thing, trying to keep all the production rocking and rolling on this map can be quite the affair. It's more than a single sawmill can keep up with. Well, is there not? Fixed head, there's fixed head processors. Or maybe I'm just not understanding correctly. That's a dangly, 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 right? I mean, this thing's fixed, right? And then you can get this with a, like I said, dangles. Well, you can get it with a fast coupler, and then the fast coupler heaven forbid this be organized in some logical fashion. Right. Oh, that would be fixed on the fast coupler, wouldn't be dangling. Waylon, what's up? I think we're October of our third year here on the server. Now, speaking of Black Friday, anybody know any good Black Friday sales going on? Try to get all this up in a nice, organized fashion. I will need to start another pile down here. Zipper Buffo, welcome. How's your Saturday? Oh, a busy afternoon. And here I thought it was a lazy Saturday. Maybe I'm the only one being lazy. Yeah, we'll be streaming tonight. In fact, I've got plans to show off a little trick I learned tonight. We bought a plot of land over by the old sawmill. And I saw a video, some interesting forestry skills that I'd like to show you guys. So we got a few trees, and then we will grab a load. But speaking of Black Friday specials, since no one else is willing to share their Black Friday special, I got a Black Friday special for you. I want to thank G-Portal for sponsoring this video and also providing dedicated servers for the FARMER-KLEIN YouTube channel. Here we go. I was muted. Rich, because I hit the wrong button earlier. I was going on about the G-Portal 50% off server special. It's running between now and Monday. And how you can save some pretty good buck on picking up a game server. And how I went ahead and picked up a 1-year Assetto Corsa server for our Assetto Corsa thing that we're doing on Friday nights. And I'll be able to reap those savings for the course of the entire year as a result. Posted about it in the community tab on Thursday. Sales running until Monday. Anyone wanting to check it out, there's an affiliate link down in the description. I think this piece of machinery has turned out to be my my preferred tree harvester. Simply because it'll be able to cut anything that's out there. Bro, what's up? Well, Jonah, it is something that you need to be paying attention to, right? There's a plugin. There's a browser plugin from Honey, right? And they keep track of prices year round. And part of their plugin is being able to see, compare prices. Is the price you're seeing today really a better price than maybe what you saw 2 months ago? That's definitely worth checking out, right? Zach, thank you for the sub, sir. Thank you for the sub. And speaking of that, this video is brought to you by Andre Yokohama and Jackson Weatherholt. Thank you for being farm barons. But it is very much a buyer beware type of market, right? Darren, what's up? They got you busy over on the other server? There we go, that's good. We'll come around the corner here. Show you where we're working. We're still working it hard to believe. We're still trying to clear section 25. There, we'll park that here, but we're still trying to clear out this section. Section 25, which goes all the way around to the river and back. I think we've got a good hunk of this cleared out. And I'm going to show you my trees I planted are down the hillside there. Look at those. Those things are coming along good. The trees we planted in the last live stream, they haven't grown really too much yet, so we'll hopefully see them come up in the next couple of days. Meanwhile, let me use my fabulous log loading skills to get these logs loaded. Look at that. He has these grand endeavors and then goes off to work. Leaves others to do all his farming for him. Now, I do get asked a fair bit, what Autoload am I using? Universal Autoload. It's the only Autoload that ever matters. Autoload logs, it'll autoload pallets. It would autoload fish. Well, if you had fish in the game. Well, it was doing so well, and then, well, that happened. Frank, what's up? Uh-oh, did I break traffic? I parked the processor too close to the road, and now I've broken traffic. Really? Really? I mean, it looks pretty clear to me. Jeez. These city folk. Look, I moved it over half a track width, and now they can drive. City folk. let's come over here. I'll show you show you the trees we got going on. I planted these a while ago, actually. I had loaded these, or planted these with that, I call it the magazine planter. The big Volvo head. The rotisserie. We put about 240 trees on this hill. With that rotisserie planter. What are these things? 29 meter. What's the max height these ponderosa pines get? Anybody remember? Anybody know what the max height the ponderosa pines are? These are all 29.4 meters. Diablo del Toro, happy Thanksgiving to you. Yeah, I know they're following the splines. It's just, I think maybe the collision box is a little bit wide. Either on the traffic or on that implement. Well, I guess I could stop and see how big this one is. Right? How tall is that one? It's about 35.9, so that's probably it. 35.9, that's what we want to get to. Simulator YouTuber, welcome, sir. Welcome. We were chatting about Black Friday specials. Be sure and the special's actually a special. Put down a second sheep pen. Might have to put down a third sheep pen. Just to keep up with wool production. I've yet to be able to make little cat houses. All of our wool's going to our spinnery in order to do our fabric for the sails on the sailboats. Trees are a lot of work. That's why it makes it great for a multiplayer. So this is the modded sawmill that is linked down in the description. That makes planks, wood beams, long planks, and prefab walls. In fact, I'm thinking about putting another one down. Let's put it right there. Because now we can rename this one. In build mode. Oh, we can't rename it? Oh, come on. Alright. So we're gonna make this one Yeah, we're gonna turn plank output off on this one. And then we're gonna go down to the new one we just put in. And it's gonna make planks. And we're just gonna sell the wood chips. We don't need it for anything. We're gonna sell our prefab walls. To distribute our long planks. And I think we're making enough wood boards. We're good. We're good with that one. Oh, who's playing in the World Cup right now? I don't follow that. I don't follow that at all. Let's go see what we got going on over here. We probably need to fill up our ore. Looks like we probably need to feed our sheep. Might need to get some more sheep in. Got, of course, a roller coaster's been built out. We've ridden that. I assume everyone's seen the roller coaster at this point. So what do we need on this? Planks, check. Planks long, check. Wood beams, check. Metal's good. Floor tiles are good. It's just a matter of time on that. I've not been able to be on the server when it launches yet. $10.9 million. We're gonna have a lot more here in a moment. After I get these trees loaded up, we're going to run around and take care of our production. Empty them out. Get a yarder set up over at the old sawmill for tonight. Whoa! That railroad crossing is a little rough. Y'all think we're going to have a year 2 season pass? If so, what do you think is going to be, what do you want to see coming year 2 as far as additional content? Well, man, that is going to be a hillside and a half of trees when that gets cleared. Argentina versus New Mexico. Okay. I take it the U.S. is probably out of it already. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow it. Fix implements with workers to finish a row. Well, you know what? Sometimes the reason they don't finish a row out is because there's something close to the edge of the field, like trees, buildings. David, what is up, sir? We were just talking about the sales going on and how I picked myself up a... There we go. Picked myself up a yearly Assetto Corsa server thanks to the sale. We are on SilverRun Forest. The Platinum expansion map. Where is it? There we go. Doing a little solo multiplayer at the moment. With our walk on water. These are what I call Jesus deer. Because they walk on water. Yeah, solo multiplayer right now. No one else is on the server. Watch out for those tree stumps. Oh. Let's try not to roll it going down the hill. Oh, 3-roller mulcher. So it's like the working width is not quite right. Is that what you're saying, Rich? Let's try not to roll this darn thing. I have a master's degree in rolling log trucks. I can make it look so easy. Have you seen the roller coaster, David? That's a fun ride. Chris, I don't know. I haven't heard anything from Giants as far as the next update, or if there is a update pending for the expansion. Let's get this second. Sawmill up and running. The one thing that I do like is the fact that the sawmill that's on the map spawns all those pallets, right? It's not like these placeable sawmills that put down just one pallet or two pallets. Because you need a whole heap pile of, let's see, let's try not to, oh, there it did it again. If you hit that crossing at the wrong spot, it just jerks you to the right. I don't know about you all, but I've been checking out some of the game sales all over at Steam, Epic, GOG, and the like. There's some interesting sales going on. I found, and I posted about this. Amazon has the Farm Sim 22 Collector's Edition on sale for $20 here in the US. So the Collector's Edition is the one that's got the USB beacon. Right, so when you turn the beacon on in game, you get the beacon on your desk. Let's see, was that all the logs we cut? I guess so. Somebody should come through here and clear out these stumps. ATS is back on sale. Perfect time to pick the game up if you don't have it, or to pick up any additional content that you might be missing out on. Let's see here. Oh, we've got a... Hold on. We've got a yard around here somewhere that's packed up. Where are we at now? I think it's over here. Let's go get that set up by the old sawmill. We're gonna need that over on the hillside. Get rid of our stumps. You see our wheat field, it's growing. Only 15 left. Oh my gosh. Wait, there's no tractor here. Okay, hold on. Go back and get a tractor. Brett, you should have bought all 15. Then you could scalp them. You could be like the graphics card scalpers. Although I don't know how profitable Farm Sim 22 Collector's Edition scalping might work out for you. FS Lumberjack, welcome. How are you doing today? So we bought the other day. I bought the other day. Where is it? This plot of land. Right here, right above the sawmill. That's where I want to work tonight. I want to fill the log pond. I want to literally fill the log pond full of logs. Chris, what do you mean about fertilizing? What do you mean about fertilizing being messed up? I did notice that this map has 3 stages of fertilization going on. did make tens of dollars. Talk about the return on investment. The likely return on investment that no one has ever seen before. Right? Of course, I grabbed the slowest tractor we have to do this. Oh well. Has everybody found all the collectibles? I am uncultured. Jenna. I am uncultured. Just saw that message. I also picked up the rest of the Assetto Corso Competizione DLCs. I think I saved like 30 bucks off of those. If you're into sim racing, we do have a few slots left, a few spots left. I've got a 10-slot server over at G-Portal. For that, picked up a full year subscription for one, with their 50% off sale going on right now. Last night the race was great. Yeah, when you start on pole, you get the fastest lap and you finish first. That's the trifecta there. But we've got 7 regulars, 8 folks that are participating. I've got 2 more, an opening for 2 more folks. If anyone is interested. Excuse me while I go find a tree to hook this up to. 11 to find. I found like 3. Ah, there we go. Where'd the cable go? There it is. Ah, there it is. That'll work. Perfect. There's probably 5 of you that figured out what I'm going to do. See, what do we have here? Is this full? Not full yet. Okay. Oh boy. Let's make some money. I want to make more than tens of dollars today. I want to try to make $1 million. I was using the low loader that came with the expansion. And I realized, why am I doing that when I could put so much more product on one of these other step decks. Here. Okay, that's not full yet. At some point, I should take some wool over so I can start making these cat houses. I think metal rolls are about the most profitable production in game. Because after all, I mean, all we need to do is bring it ore. Alright, universal autoload works. No, that's all you need. Is the universal autoload from Loki. Now I do have also the universal autoload add-ons, but I don't think you really need that to do all of the base game trailers and the expansion trailers. Just make sure that my barrels are good. Yep. Plenty of metal. Oh, there, $100,000. So with universal autoload now, if we go here to our overload loaders, it has the universal autoload graphic. I don't know how long this has been here to show if it's compatible or not. GT7 with the universal autoload. Every flatbed is universal autoload. Hence the name, universal autoload. You don't need to have a special trailer for autoload to work. All the base game flatbeds are built into the universal autoload mod. And then there's a autoload add-on mod that exists that introduces or brings the autoload functionality to several modded trailers. And it's pretty straightforward and pretty easy to add it to your own if you want to as well. Although I'm just perfectly fine using base game stuff. Brett, I don't know. All I can tell you is I downloaded the latest version from Loki. From this URL right here. Added it to the server, and there you go. Maybe check your key bindings, make sure your key bindings are good. Shift R to load, Shift I to unload. But he's updated it a few times to support the Platinum expansion, pallets, and trailers. idea if Beb's like I've never tried, but yeah. If it uses a standard pallet, then probably sure. What I like about this Autoload is it just doesn't stack one at a time, right? Like here we got 3 pallets high. We'll come back and get some of this other stuff. But as I said in my new and noteworthy video on Universal Autoload, it is literally the only Autoload mod you will ever need. Because it adds autoload functionality to all of the flatbed's base game. In addition to adding the add-on, adding that functionality to several mods. And then, I've never done it, but it's apparently fairly straightforward and fairly easy to add autoload support on modded vehicles as well. I don't think the shipyard takes most of this stuff, but we'll see. Nope. Now that the roller coaster's built, all this production's good for is making a bunch of money. That was 36,000. Plus 74,000. So that's another $100,000+. Got a few more production in town, then we gotta go check out our paper mill. Paper rolls pay out good too. Dog houses. I need to make cat houses. I really do. I need more sheep. Here's the production building that lost. Uh-oh. What bad news are happening there? Here's the production that lost points for the map because it didn't have loading zones marked. Lumberjack, did you find the one that's on top of the firehouse? There's a collectible on top of the firehouse. Alright, that should be... Yep, all that. Let's go sell that. Then we'll go empty our sawmills. All Giants comes out with a placeable iron mine soon, and a placeable sawmill for the console folks. Because without the ability to make long planks, and without the ability to do iron ore, right, there's just certain aspects of the FS22 production that's not possible. I wish I knew how many more times I had to ride the roller coaster to get the lifting strength. $7,000 for a doghouse. Right after you ride it 15 times, we get ourselves super strength. Or the ability to lift a, what is it, ton? Lift a ton? Pretty sure I grabbed the collectible that's in that pond. So yeah, you ride this 15 times. Apparently, you get a boost of adrenaline. So for the rest of your gameplay on the map, you can lift a ton. Adam, when you say it's only for that playthrough, do you mean for that game save or for that game session? Right? So if it's for that game save, yeah, that's fine. If it's for that game session, then that's a little disappointing because, well, I don't think you'd want to ride it 15 times every time you load the game up. But yeah, it doesn't unlock super strength permanently. It grants you that capability on this game save. See, I think I pulled a collectible out of there. I don't remember. But it would be handy in moving pallets around. Right? Lifting logs up. As long as they're within a particular weight range. Oh, thank you for loading them so quickly and efficiently. I don't think it does. Big G. I don't know, maybe it does. Farmer Nighthawk, welcome. Welcome to the party. It's like it is not full. It is not full. We got plenty of room. Yeah, pallet physics aren't all that bad. Every so often you get something that goes wonky, but it's been far worse. It's definitely been far worse than it is now. Let's top off our boatyard. Then we'll sell the rest. It's good to hear your console gameplay is going smooth. Especially good to hear that the map runs smooth. The pallets get sideways. They don't want to sell. Party time at the OK Corral. No, wrong game. Wrong game. We're gonna have a hoedown at the barn once the boat gets moved out. Okay. Paper rolls. We still haven't picked those up. We could take some wood up to there. Change output mode. So I think the boatyard's gonna need planks. Our autoload's good. As far as the log goes. That's what you're talking about. Totally clear, clean log. Yeah, that's part of the map. Make sure you've replaced the mod and you don't have the original still sitting in the downloads or in the mod folder. Farmer Chad, the trailer I'm using is a standard base game trailer. It's the Demco drop deck. So I found it in the vehicle shop. Releases. .3, the release candidate for Mod Hub? Let me see, which version am I running? Give me a moment. We're running 1.2.4.3. 1.2.4.3. We're running version 1.2.4.3. So this is legitimately the version that I have on the server right now. It's a few versions back because he's been doing a fair bit of development on the mod as of late. Ant, good evening. Good evening. 2 more pallets, and then we're going to be a rock and roll. Well, 3 more. We need wood beams too. Come on, 1 more wood beam. There we go. 1 more plank, and we're done. All right. I thought that if I bought the Boatyard, I could auto-distribute products to it, but nope. That doesn't work. So if you don't own the Boatyard, you get money when you drop off production ingredients. If you do own the Boatyard, you don't get money when you drop off production ingredients. But what you do get is you get money when you sell a boat. But what I don't know is how much money you get per boat. I'm thinking you get $300,000 because there's this 300 grand. But I've not been on the server when the boat actually launches to know. But, yeah, Brett, give that one a try. 1, 2, 4, 3. That's it. That's literally the version we're running on the server. Diablo del Toro. The only mod that we are using, production-wise, is the sawmill. This sawmill. I have 2 sawmills placed. These are mods. Or this is a mod. It is available over at King Mods. A link down in the description. It is a FS22. Oh, I could put a third one down. Oh, are you kidding me? I mean, we could be really stupid. Oh, look at that. I mean, we could be the dumbest people in the world. There we go. So now we have 3 sawmills because I'm dumb. At any rate, this is available over at kingmods.net. Linked in the description. It doesn't do any good for console players, but it has the ability to make long planks, board wood, and prefab walls. Hopefully, Giants will be coming out with a update, or with a placeable sawmill that makes those, because there is production that is a part of the Platinum expansion that is not usable because they require long planks to be input. In order to do sales, you have to make fabric. So, of course, fabric requires wool or cotton and a spinnery. Right? But you don't need a mod to make fabric. So the Boatyard is built into the map, part of the Platinum expansion. The roller coaster is built into the map, part of Platinum expansion. Literally the only mod or mods that you're seeing in this gameplay right now is Universal Autoload and the sawmill. That's it. To the right. There, we'll shove you off a little bit. Alright. There, we have a nice stockpile of fabric. saved up. Brett, that's excellent. Glad to hear that works for you. I mean, there's lots of versions between the one I linked and the latest. I'm sure there's another version there that works. Midlish, glad I could help you out there. And glad Brett said something about it, right? The only bad question is the question not asked. Right? But I have a general philosophy with mods is don't update them unless they're broke. Or unless they introduce some new functionality that you want or need. Way too often I have updated things and the update's broken something. So it's like, don't break it if it's not broke. That's my work mantra. Brian with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir, for the super chat. Paper pays out pretty good, but I think iron ore is better. Although at the paper factory, you don't have the expense of buying the factory. It's already, or placing the factory, right? It's already placed. Red Pro with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Well, I try my best to help everybody out. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your money donation. Not required, but always appreciated. Oh, log autoload is excellent. All during the preview weekend, I loaded logs manually to show off how things work. But now that that's over, I have no issues whatsoever in auto-loading. Because you know what? I've earned it. Let's go top off our ore. I'll take you around this part that we've cut. Ah, the paper mill is a nice area. Nice and hilly and wooded. So here's section 24. I think it's 24, maybe it's 25. But we've cleared off the hillside that's below us and planted all these trees. We've cleared off this all the way up to the observation tower. Got a little bit of clearing off to do here down by the river. We've cleared off around the hill. We still have this down here to the river to get to. And this lower part down to the river. But we've put a serious hurt on this section. This back part is for the most part untouched. Everybody go in the old mine and get the big bear. The big bear is a collectible. It's inside the old mine. I think there's another one up on top of the mountain there. Bergnes, welcome. I don't know if we've gotten this one or not. Oops. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Hit the wrong button. There. Oh, there it is. I wish you could own that. That'd be a great place to put an iron mine. Or the iron ore mill right next to the mine. There's one on our way to the paper mill, just after you cross the bridge. Okay, here we are, coming along the river. There's that woods, that's that hillside of trees. I think the idea, the collectibles, so the the little wooden statue, it's pretty cool. And then to have them over in the art museum in town. Well, it's getting kind of cold and dreary up there, is it not? Keep this thing topped off. We got this area down, the flat area, where the your starting area. Down here it's flat. We got that cleared out. The wheat field's coming along quite well. I need to see if I can put another state of fertilization on it. I fertilized this field the other day. There, 50 grand for 2 rolls of... 2 rolls of paper. Let's see, is it taken? It is taken, all right. I sprayed herbicide on this yesterday. And we made, what, $500,000 so far on products. So while we are seeding, let me see here. I think this is the right button to hit. Yeah. Talking about Black Friday specials earlier. G Portal is hosting a Black Friday sale until Monday. 50% off all multiplayer servers. Take advantage and sign up for a year, and you get 50% off for that entire year. Great way to save a little buck on something, especially if you're already going to have a multiplayer server. I picked up a year-long subscription to an Assetto Corso server so that we can have our Friday night Assetto Corso Mayhem Championship races. We'll be doing that, obviously, for the next year, now that that's paid up. Thought about picking up a couple annual farm sim servers just to have for the rainy day, so to speak, because you know what, 50% off is a heck of a good deal. Now until Monday. Link down in the description. Save 50% and earn a little bit back to the channel while you're at it. Thank you very much. Blues Nut, what is up? Tell you I'm missing GPS. I didn't add that. Blues Nut, everything you're seeing here is part of the Platinum expansion. So the Platinum expansion includes SilverRun Forest, which is the map that has the mining and all the forestry stuff. You can play with the forestry equipment and some of the production items on other maps. But the mine, the roller coaster, and the boat, that is all part of the Platinum expansion SilverRun Forest. Oh, Albertus, I agree. Hope we get ATS servers. That would be fabulous. And ATS servers hopefully being able to let you host more than 8 at a time. Right? We run into filling our 8 slots pretty quick on ATS. Without platinum expansion, right? We don't have the nice little HUD to see where we have already been. All right, that should do us. We can take this back over to the other shed now. Everybody has to have the platinum expansion, yes. Blues nut, everyone needs to have the platinum expansion. And any mods that you're going to use, if you are going to have mods, everyone needs to have the same mod. Also. John, what are you using as far as Autoload? What platform are you on? Oh, John, if you're on PC, this is the autoload you need. This is the only autoload you'll ever need. That is the exact mod that we are using here on the server. We got 20 of 65 sheep there. That, yeah, 65 of 65 sheep there. Okay, everybody's happy, hunky-dory. But that autoload will work with all base game flatbeds, all base game log trailers. No special mod needed. Brian, what is up? Welcome. Welcome to the party. Not a problem, John. Not a problem. Now, that's not the latest version of Loki's Autoload, but it is the version we're using here. I think the latest version may or may not have a issue going on with it. Yeah, I was on the other day and topped up all our production. Today we put down 2 more sawmills. Did I start? I didn't configure this other sawmill. There we go. We'll get that going. Yeah, in a little bit. Oh, indeed, right? Yeah. Slot count is, I guess, the bane of console players' existence. That, bale limits, and pallet limits. Right? PC gaming, for the most part, knows no limits. And then suddenly they implemented a pallet limit where you're like, what is this? Why am I constrained? Say no to limits is what the slogan should be for PC gaming. Shane, thank you, sir. Well, that's just... that did not work out the way I intended. That did not turn out so well. And I think there's still a pallet limit for PC. But if you put GTX's mod in that gets rid of the pallet limit, well, then you don't have to worry about it. I'm a little curious about how console players and this map was working out with them, with the number of pallets that spawn up at the old sawmill. The amount of production going on, I think you'd run into the pallet limit pretty quick. Blues Nut, what I understand is the discount applies to the initial period. It does not auto-renew at the new rate. That's how it was explained to me. So if you do sign up for a month, you'll get your first month 50% off. The second month will be then at regular price. 6 months, though, right? 6 months gives you 6 months at the discount price. And then back to the regular price. But, you know, I would say if, yeah, I wouldn't, don't feel pressured to sign up for a long period if you're not confident that you're going to be still using the server, you know, after 6 months to a year, right? That would be silly to sign up for a longer period just to save a few bucks, but then end up not using it. But of course, you could always, I guess, cancel. And I don't know what the cancellation policy is. But like I said, I did sign up for a year for an Assetto Corsa server from them because I was pretty sure that we were going to be fairly committed on the Discord to continuing our gameplay in Assetto Corsa. We're doing kind of a private league, if you will. I'm hung up. On Fridays. And everybody seems to be enjoying that. So I felt fairly confident that we wouldn't be ending that anytime soon. What the heck are you hung up on? I wonder if it's like the straps somehow have it. There we go. Oh, Farmer King. This particular server is got some scripts enabled, some script mods. So sadly, it is restricted to PC. But I put in what I call quality of life PC mods. Now we did have a cross-platform multiplayer server running. It lost a little bit of interest over the period of a few months, so I don't think we've started it back up yet. Probably waiting on an interesting map. The Ebony Island, that was quite interesting. That I think would make a really great multiplayer server with the 7 different farms on that server. You could really kind of stretch your legs, have a lot of gameplay options. It is open to members of the Discord. You don't have to be a paying channel member. What did Facebook do now to you? I'll tell you what, I haven't been on Facebook in probably 6 months. The 6 best months of my life. No problem. That's what we try to do here. Oh, indeed. Right, hit that like button. Let the world know. Come on. Climb the highest mountain. Let's do this. Oh, we missed it. Oh, we missed it. Tim, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, bears. The bad news bears have come to town. Horrible things have happened. There. Speaking of quality of life mods, that is one of them. We should have a trailer load now. Let's just wrap the trailer around a tree. Yeah, let's just do that. Because that's a great idea. There we go. Oh, well, that's not fun. I know some folks put members only chat in because they think it gets rid of some of the bot problems. But for me, that's what moderators are for. Like, moderators do a job, right? Let chat be open. Somebody is just scattering logs everywhere. In the middle of the road, braking traffic. Breezy, that is exactly what we got going on here. What platform are you on, Breezy? What platform? What happened here? Oh.
That must be a control. Things smash a bit.
Alright, let's take this load. I can put more on here. Oh well, whatever. Free? Okay, you're on PC. That's great. So this mod will give you autoload of all the pallets, all of the logs. It'll work with the base game log trailers. It'll work with the Platinum Expansion log trailers. That is... it is on the mod hub, but not that version. He's got a update that is it's going to go to the mod hub for update. The version on the mod hub does not do logs, nor does it do Platinum Expansion products or trailers. The version link there does logs, does all the Platinum Expansion products, includes Autoload support for the Platinum Expansion log trailers and flatbeds. Now, the version we're running is a little bit older than the most recent version up on GitHub. But some folks said the most recent version up there was maybe not working as well. Or maybe not working at all. So that's where that version comes in. That is the exact one that we're using on the server. Does it cheapen anything? I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but... Yeah, it's one thing when, let's say, we've got a server that's got 7 or 8 people on it. And we can have people who are dedicated to and are decent at loading logs. And running loaders and the excavators, moving logs around. But if you're doing it in single player, it sure does help you get the job done a lot faster. And if in the end it keeps you playing the game longer because you don't get as frustrated with the with using the arms and stuff. But to each their own. But I mean, you know, after loading, let's say 30 pallets on a flatbed, unlock achievement, I'm ready to do it the easier way. Let's go clear this mess off the road. But I use it here when we're on the server kind of by myself just to get things moving along. Get logs cleared out of the way. Clear all the pallet spawn points so we can keep that production rolling. Oh yeah, back when they were the little boxes. You know, back in FS17, eggs were individual. You had to pick up an egg by itself. There we go. Yeah, well, see, that's another thing. If you've got the if you've got joysticks, then there's less struggle going on. Most likely. Right now, I'm using a mouse for all this stuff, and I get too many degrees of movement, I get lost. Well, GoldenEye, that's where I learned the F4 trick and going into wireframe mode. Wireframe mode helps you find eggs in the grass a lot easier. TV, what is up? I don't have room for 2 sticks. When I play, I'm in a sim driving rig. So I've got a triple monitor driving rig that I sit in, and space is at a premium. Ah, the curse of work. Oh, that didn't fall the way I wanted to. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. What pics? What pics are we talking about? Oh no, we're almost out of fuel. There aren't any that are easily posted or that are easily seen. There may be some that I posted a long time ago in the screenshots. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. That I can tell you that. It's definitely nothing fancy. Yeah, screenshots. Screenshots is where that goes. Uh-oh. Well, that was pretty funny. Now that is some steep hill there. Steep hill. I don't want to cut it off. There we go. There we go. Sounds good, Blues Nut. Buddha, welcome. How's the weekend? What am I doing? I am thinking about getting one joystick. Because my mouse and the Stream Deck and the side panel are all mounted to are all on a small, what would normally be an end table for like a couch, but it's at the perfect height beside me because I'm literally like 3 inches off the floor. There we go. Wait, where's the truck? It's down here. Alright, we'll load it back up. Now we're on semi-level ground. Then we get a couple more on there. There, we'll call that a load. And be done with it. I know, these cars are city slickers. That's what I call them. They're all city slickers. They think they're too important. They're like, you need to back off, people. We're working here by the road. Give us room. It's only safer that way. Tell you what, I can't wait to sell something at the Waffle Hut. What does a Waffle Hut take anyway? Where is it? Here it is. Waffle Hut. What do you take, Waffle Hut? Grapes? Well, we're not making grapes. We're not doing that. Potatoes? No. Eggs? Milk? I don't think the Waffle Hut's going to take anything we're going to make for a while. You know what? I'm seeing this tree, right? And I'm thinking, well, maybe there's something on this island. Maybe there's a collectible over here? I don't know. Maybe not. Thought for sure there might be a collectible. Why else would there be a tree across the water? Can I fish? In game? No, I can't fish. I haven't fished in real life in 30 some years. No, I take that back. We went fishing with our oldest when she was younger. Oh, like an IKEA table or like a traditional dining room table? We'll slow down. Keeping the sawmills rolling. Tell you what, I've never been to an IKEA. I don't even know where the closest one is. Seems like the ultimate in mix and match store. You buy pieces and parts and put it all together. All right, folks. I think that's going to do us for this afternoon's live stream. We'll be back in 5 hours doing our normal evening live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It is 3 p.m. Eastern right now to give you a time frame. Hopefully you'll have more folks on the server tonight. We're going to be doing some work up by the old sawmill. Working on trying to fill up. I want to fill up the old sawmill log pond. I want to have it full of logs. So tune in for that. Let's say that's going to be in about 5 hours time. Hope everyone is having a fabulous Thanksgiving weekend if you are here in the States. Well, that was nice. And until next time. Wait, what's this? Lifelong Patriot. There's a mod for that. Lets you, raises the tree limit. It's over on the Giants Mod Hub. Go check it out. I think it's called More Trees. Something like that. Till next time. Happy farming.